My glorious queen. Shut up. We're playing the Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable. I've never played it before. I think I watched one person play it a while ago, but yeah. I don't remember anything about it. So we're gonna play it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Alright, well, it's a little loud.
Stanley worked...
Oh! I didn't mean to skip it. Oop. Oh, I'm sorry. I've made a mistake already. Oh, that was the end. Okay. Let's,
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, Ozzy, are you still here? Where are we going?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Are we going left? Perhaps? Are we going right? You can give me the directions. Also, y'all ever had these? Fire. We need the closet? So left, right?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room.
Okay, why are you so mad? All I did was walk in here again. What am I supposed to do in here? Just stand here? Did you already do this? I just walked in here and it said there was nothing in here, so I left. That's all. Oh. The first time if you just stand here, he just gets pissed and thinks you died. So is he not gonna get pissed this time? Is that why you wanted me to go this way? Just because of this? Well, I don't think he cares that I'm in here now. Oh well, I just went there to look.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, we're gonna press 8 on the keypad. Unfortunate. Oh! I'm sorry? Business strategy? I'll come back to that.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course,
I'm not
couldn't
typing
possibly
boobies
have
on the
known this.
keypad. Grow up. Am I done with the 8s?
Stanley
all
just
okay.
sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
By the way,
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
If you're not already following Lugagoon, why not? Do you hate fun? Yeah, you should follow Lugagoon. He'll be playing... Oh, by the way, I didn't tell y'all. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing Lockdown Protocol. And we have a full lobby of people that are going to be playing with us. So, we'll be playing that all stream tomorrow. And Lou will be there. So, if you want to suss him out, tomorrow's the day. Alright, let's keep going. I can't turn around, I'm guessing. Yeah, no. Just check and see if there's anything back there. Pog tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow 5:30 EST. 5:30 PM EST. Be there or be square. Right on the dot. Alright.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the
This
large
tunnel?
door that read Mind Control Facility.
What do I know about this game so far? The first time we went through, we did everything he asked. The second time I got on like this lift thing and I accidentally fell off and I died. This time we did everything right up until this point. I think we played one other time, but I don't remember.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? What?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Well, no, now I've already mentally prepared myself. I can't turn around. Will it be swift, at least?
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready. Open the gates. Oh! Did I go to hell? As expected? Oh! What is this?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss. Like
he's bluffing? I don't know if he's bluffing. I think you're lying.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Goodbye, narrator. You did a terrible job, and I hate you. Do it. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Who is this?
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Wait, but it didn't. Oh.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know, but he hasn't accomplished much. He hasn't been very helpful. Oh,
when every path
this is
you can
nice.
walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development though the core layout remains identical to the first iteration. Pacing of this open section was important to get right. The corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. This is cool. Y'all like museums? I know most of you are men, so would you go to a museum without a significant other dragging you there? Or taking you there? Be honest. Yes? What is that supposed to mean exactly? I don't know. I just feel like unless it's like something like they're specifically interested in history-wise, I feel like men don't just like go to museums, especially art museums. For the most part. Obviously, you know. It's just a question. Oh my god. Warzone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens? Okay. M word? Men? The worst, honestly. Just kidding. Appreciate the previous... Oh, hey! I wasn't done! Will the Stanley Parable have infinite quests? How many endings? If the Stanley Parable is really going to let me go shopping, I hope it will have a fine selection of desert boots. Alright. The apartment timer? Alright. We're moving on. We're moving forward. Is there an exit to this? Or is this just a giant museum? What is this? Oh, that's the thing I went down. Wait, is that where I came from? No.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
If I turn it off, then I'll be free, no? Or am I already dead? Is that what she said? Am I dead already?
Can you see how much they need one another? No.
I don't need nothing.
Not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program.
Why am I back?
They
Hello?
both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Oh no, I'm going through with it.
You'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
No, I'm ready. Just do it.
Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Thank you. Very good. Alright, Pookies. Where are we going this time? Actually, let me, close this thing. Okay.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
I want to go on that lift. Figure out where that goes.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah, you're right,
Perhaps
I do.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, just to have a little
lounge was
look-see.
sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply? But eager to get back to business, Stanley
busy,
took the
sorry, I
first
don't have time.
open door on his left.
No, I'm not. I'm going this way. I had to think about it.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley,
Your insults
I think
can't
perhaps
hurt me.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's
We're gonna
someone
ride
you've
the
been
lift,
neglecting,
and then we'll do the red
Stanley.
door.
Someone you've forgotten about.
You're so right. I've never even done
Please,
that.
stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Oh my God, is
to
it a
put your
woman?
work aside.
A lady?
To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I've been waiting too. Where's Pookie at? Now there are 2 choices you can make? What? In this room? Oh. I keep going, right? Oh!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
A woman is calling my phone. You think I'm not gonna answer? Now if only you could shut that phone up by unplugging it?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes,
No,
sir.
that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Why would you have a phone you can plug in then?
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Look at
Music
what y'all
comes
did.
in, fade to white, roll credits.
I'm never gonna be
Not
happy
picking
now.
up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of
Look at
these
what you've
decisions
done.
were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh my god, isn't that crazy?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
I know how to make perfectly safe
Choice.
decisions.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or
Isn't
he
that
could
the
spend
machine
years
from
of hard work
Cloudy with a
forgetting
Chance
how
of
to
Meatballs?
read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish
Wow, I
their
talked to a
thought,
lot of unreal
then
people
provide
then.
an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
A what, and what?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at
I've
least
seen
8
plenty of
choices
people
per
in
day.
Florida do that,
Do
by
you
the way,
make
with the
more than 8?
alligator.
Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant,
That's
and the
facts.
feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Yapping? Bro is yapping. He's a yapper.
Welcome back.
He just
you
like
may
me.
have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Well, I have no choice now, right? Wait, that's where I came from, isn't it? Over there? Is it not? It is. Can I open this? No. Okay. Just checking.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off
Oh,
the
I can't jump
platform and
off.
dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Let me
that
out.
story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
No, I want to go on the
Unfortunately,
thing.
it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Thank you for opening the door for me. That was very polite. Alright. What happens now? What?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
We're not going back to the ending. We're going to the beginning, though. There. Let me in. I want to see. I just want to see what's over there. I'm not going to touch anything. Oh, that's just a light.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
No.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Am I going to be able to go back down the right door and like and jump off? Probably not, right? It's going to have to restart. Just finished the most recent episode of Oshinoko. I need more. No. You right? That's crazy, Lou. Thank you for answering my question, but I don't remember what I said. Oh, I'm locked into an ending. Okay, okay, okay. All right.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Nope, I don't
either.
care about the
Feeling a
PowerPoint.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find. Coming to a
Oh, I
staircase,
can't even go
Stanley
down.
walked upstairs to his boss's
All right.
office.
All right. Fine. The thing is gone from here. Classic streamer moment. Yeah. Well, this looks a little different. When you see the end is never loading screen, it's just a reset. If it actually says loading, then you're locked on a certain path. Okay.
Stepping
Okay.
inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode.
Oh my
He had
God,
seen it on his
crazy.
boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Oh, there's that
He
panda
drew a sharp
again.
breath and then spoke the code.
That poor panda. What does that say? Sewage lilies?
Stanley spoke the code.
All right.
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Am I supposed to actually say it? Night Shark 115? I'm not supposed to
I'm
actually
sorry,
say
is
it,
there
right?
a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I click, and I click.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty
What?
humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
Oh, I'm sorry,
If
you got
didn't
stuck
want to
with
see what I
me.
had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice.
I had nothing better
You
to
could have
do.
gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over
I
there.
did.
Why did you come this way? Speak.
I
Say
had
something
to.
to me.
I had no
Explain yourself,
choice.
you coward. You
Alright, there's no need for name calling.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. That's a nice plant. Past the
Yet there
PowerPoint
was
yet
not a
again.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley behaved
Hello?
exactly as
Hello?
Stanley would. That means choosing
What?
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Go right? Okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay. Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
I went down
What
one
did you
wrong
think
hallway
was
for
so
20
special about
feet?
seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what
Well-
am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
There's a
Is
thing
it better
over
to shut the
there.
game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
You let me over the table.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I
Don't
have
shut it
to.
down.
I have to.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Good.
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
No, well, look where
My
we are
entire
because of
game
you.
is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Well,
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Why do I feel like I'm being
That
yelled at by an
thought hadn't
ex?
even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a
A
child.
world outside of me?
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door
was
on
that
the
a
left, you would have
pouch? That
seen
was
it. There was a whole
cute.
underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh, I'm sorry, Pookie.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hi,
Stanley?
Lo. How's it
Hello?
going?
Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Stanley's having
Is
a
everything
crisis.
all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both
Wait, is that who
correct. You
I've
cannot
been
be wrong
playing?
here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply
That's what
need
I
you
look
to
like?
take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Well,
Anything.
while he's begging Stanley
This
to
is more
move,
important than you ever know.
my dear friend Lo is in the chat.
realize the
He's another
story
streamer
needs you.
who I would highly recommend.
So,
If you're not into spookies
are you
and you're into
there?
things like
You're listening
Kenshi
to this, Stanley, are you
and Baldur's
there?
Gate, give him a follow as well. By the way,
It's okay, I can wait.
with all the streamers I shout
You
out,
need time to
a
decide.
follow is free.
Time to
Costs
make
you
sure your
nothing.
choice is
You know,
correct.
helps
That
the
is
streamer out a
best
lot. Why
choice.
not?
That's all right.
All for the free. You get
I'll
extra
wait for you
content. You
to
can make new
decide what's
friends.
the right thing to
You can
do.
support a stranger.
Take as
Why
much
not?
time as you need.
Oh. Okay, are we back to normal?
All of his co-workers were
Okay,
gone.
we're
What
going
could it
red
mean?
door this time.
Stanley
What
decided
is
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Things are breaking. We're going red door this time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Get
just to
ready?
admire
What do
it.
you mean?
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nor. I have to jump off the side of it, right?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Well, not jump, but you know what I'm saying. Last time I tried to
Stanley,
jump,
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
you know?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Or meet the love of my
life.
life?
Your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting.
Alright.
Someone you've
Yeah.
forgotten about.
Okay.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
Not
you
really,
that
not right
convinced
now.
that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
No, you
to show
don't. You're
you
lying to
something
me.
beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully. This is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Alright, I tried to call him Bestie, Pookie. Whole other things at the same time. What is this? Can I open this? Alright. We're going through the red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see
You're
that
welcome.
I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here.
Right,
running
right.
and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
Am I going in a... I'm going in a circle, aren't I?
wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Is it going to close if I go around again? Oh! Wait a minute.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I I don't know. What is this?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Oh, that's good.
I actually feel happy.
I feel a little uncomfortable. I mean, this is nice. This reminds me of like the visualizers I watch. Before I go to sleep sometimes. This is very chill. I'm actually not mad at this. Perhaps I take it back. Can I run off the edge? No. Okay. Just making sure. We could sit here for hours. Right? While we're here, how's everyone doing? Happy Wednesday. Thank y'all for being here. Oh, alright, you're over it? Alright.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Out? Should I go back?
Right. Where were we?
We weren't really doing anything. It is nice, but I'm done. Thank you. Why are there so many back rooms?
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Why? Why would I hurt myself?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
What are you talking? Oh. Right.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Well, I wasn't sure what I was doing, but...
No!
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, I'm not dead.
thank God. You lived.
Again.
You had me worried there for a moment. Now, no. No, what are you doing, Stanley?
We're going again.
Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why
It's
are you
fine.
doing this?
Oh, almost did it. Oh. Ah.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lucky, for resubbing. 2 months. That's so weird to say, huh? Thank you for the resub, Lucky. Welcome in. How you doing? Am I able to, like, first of all, I feel like I'm a lot slower. Am I able to go back to that room? Is this gonna... Let's just go see.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Never mind, it's giving... What is that called? Stockholm Syndrome? I shall not stay there. Thank you.
No, perhaps not.
I'm going back up the stairs. You can't stop me. I'm gonna do it slower, but I'm gonna do it. I've gotta die this time, right?
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the
No.
situation correctly?
No, I just wanna, you know... I wanna jump off the stairs. Spooky. Hey, saw you on TikTok and was like, "Welp, another famous streamer," but I looked you up and I couldn't believe you only had 134 followers. Well, hey, thanks. Welcome in. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. It ain't that deep, bro. I feel bad. I feel guilty. When I play games where there are choices, dialogue options, and I make the mean one, I feel guilty. I feel bad for him, but also, you know, I want to jump off
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm still gonna do it. I've got to die, right? Oh.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Oh.
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
He sounds so sad. He sounds so sad, and then I've got the I go meow. Thanks, Moto, for gifting us up to Spicy. I appreciate that. That's so nice of you. Well, we gotta go up. This has to be the last time. There's no way we survive 4 falls, right? I must be really injured at this point, though. I'm not doing too hot. I'm walking real slow. Is he gonna guilt trip me again? He already did, but I like couldn't focus on it, so I don't feel as bad this time. Ooh. 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 Sorry.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
It's
I'm
fine.
going back.
It's fine. That means we can just spend more time together.